we definitely believe in family or being family oriented. It's not about one person, it's about us being a unit to make us successful.
Let's go, let's talk.
We like a family, Team Takeover, not just us, the 6 teams, 15s, all the age, but we like a family.
The program has a certain identity that we carry. We want good kids, you know, from good families, that's good academic students. We want kids that want to get better.
Everybody in this team belong on the court. Play like it.
It's not necessarily the blue chip players as much as it is having the right quality of kids in our program.
Intensity.
Being on Team Takeover is everything, you know. We one of the best teams in DC, and it's just a great opportunity.
Team Takeover Basketball Club is one of the finest AAU organizations in the country. And it's not a surprise because of the family environment and the leadership that's involved with the organization that it gets the results it gets. Led by Keith Stevens and Stanley Childs.
Overall mission and agenda is making sure that we give as many kids as possible an opportunity to go to college free. I think a lot of times people take for granted, you know, how important, you know, sports, not just basketball, but sports in general, can be as far as helping some of those kids who might not be as academically strong to receive an academic scholarship, but still are worthy to go to college and earn that degree. So we try to touch as many kids as possible, just showing them the right way, and that, you know, there's life after basketball, and that basketball can be a vehicle to help them become successful. You know, be it boys, girls, this community needs that, because there's so many times we get caught up talking about what kids aren't doing or what they should be doing, but us as adults, you know, we got to ask ourselves, how much are we doing to help them to achieve goals or help them set a foundation of where they should go. So it's kind of our mission as a program to make sure that we touch as many lives as possible. And that's for most kids that's in our program, but even kids outside of it. If I feel like there's a way that we can help, be it calling a school or getting a video out, I have no problem with helping. It's not just about the kids in this program, it's about the kids in this community. It's funny how time changes in a short span. 5 years ago, you know, we were a small program without sponsorship. And when Nike came to the table and offered us the deal, we graciously accepted it. And, you know, from there it kind of took off. You know, when you got a Fortune 500 company like Nike behind you, it makes it much easier to sit in front of a parent or a family and just be able to show them what the support system will be based on. You know, as much as you want to help in the community, you know, we have to be honest with ourselves when taking notice that finances does matter, you know, because in order to get these kids to these places, we got to make sure that we have the right, you know, economical situation to get it done. So from a Nike standpoint, man, they've been great, you know, just always supporting us, you know, be it monetary or just, you know, just being there. You know.
Team Takeover program means a lot to me. You know, it's my family.
Yes, sir!
A brotherhood, something that you'll always remember. Because I know all of our guys that we still play, we always talk about AU till this day.
Keep going, Trey. Keep going, Trey.
Me and Jaron Grant got to name it. You know, it was between the team. We all wanted Team Takeover, and as soon as we heard it, we wanted Team Takeover. Coming out here, interacting with the young guys, and, you know, seeing the circuit all over again, seeing how much it's changed and seeing how much it's gotten better and how different it is, and it's come a long way. So it's truly a blessing to be out here and be with these guys, because these are my family.
When building a program like this, one thing that myself and my vice president, Stanley Childs, always talked about was making sure that we maintain the family atmosphere. And with doing that, always making sure the alumni stayed involved, either when they went to college, even when they graduated from college, going into the real world, be it playing sports, being, you know, just working in the workforce, just making sure they stayed involved and was able to come back and somehow give back to the kids. I just think that's important to see, for the younger kids, to see where this thing can go. You know, if you just keep your mind, put your mind to it and just stay focused. So the alumni is just as important as the present kids that's in the organization. You know, when you see kids like Victor Oladipo and Eric Green and Jeff Allen and Jason Clark and many more, Chris Braswell, guys that came through this organization that some people didn't think would have a chance. You know, take basketball, use it as a vehicle, get a degree, go to play professionally. You know, even guys like Tim Higgins, who's at one of the most prestigious, you know, academic institutions like MIT. You know, that's what it's really about, just making sure that we can impact not just as many kids as possible, but kids from different cultures. You know, and it's never easy, but you got to build a staff. You got to have the right people around you that believe and bleed the same things that you believe. And that's kind of what I always try to, model myself around, having the right people around to have the same belief in this program like I do.
So I just wake up in the middle of the night and just think, wow, I'm about to be in the NBA. I'm about to play professional basketball, what I've been dreaming of since I was 5. It's just a real feeling, but at the same time, I feel like when I get there, I still got a lot to prove. I'm just gonna keep grinding, man.
The second pick in the 2013 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Victor Oladipo of Indiana University.
Georgetown, as he makes his way up the steps, he's an energy guy, an exciting, explosive guy who drastically improved his shooting.
And also Team Takeover. I represent organizations across the country, and for me to do a great job and, to constantly put in that work is huge, not only for me, but the people that raised me as well. So, I'm glad that they're here with me.
My name is Coach Steve Gerald. Been with Takeover since we turned to Takeover. I was actually with Triple Threat when we were Triple Threat. This is my 7th year in the organization, and we definitely have come a long way. Just from the standpoint of organization to development to coaches, just everybody on the same page. Like it's been a blessing. It's been a good 7 years, and I've seen a lot of kids go to college. Seen a lot of kids get better. Seen kids get jobs. Seen kids become men. Like it's been a blessing to be a part of that.
When we started the girls program a year ago, it started with myself and Ron James just sitting down at Maryland University talking to him, just telling me what his agenda was as far as a coach. And I sat back and I thought about it, and I reached out and I just asked him would he be interested in starting something under our umbrella, and he accepted. We never really knew how it was going to go, but so far so good. In our first year, having 7 girls to commit to Division I universities, and get that free scholarship is a blessing. But more importantly, we got a foundation set now where we're growing. We just, achieved our goal of receiving a sponsorship from Nike, and that's important to be able to give those girls the same opportunities that the boys have to be able to go play in their version of the Peach Jam or EYBL, being Nike Nationals and the EYBL Girls League. So that's important for us, but just like the boys, we got to continue to build and grow, and I think we built a great staff with, Tank Collins and Roy Beverly and, guys like Devon Williams and Annette Belton. So we put the right core together to make this thing take off just like the boys did. So the ultimate goal is to give the girls the same opportunity to be able to do full sponsorships, to be able to say we got 70 or 80 girls that went to school free and graduated from college. That's the ultimate goal. Like I said before, I want to build a legacy with this program, and when I'm gone, I want people to realize that me and the guys that's with me and the young ladies that's coaching, we all played a major part in people's lives, that can carry on forever.